morning. It's Tuesday, so you are now able to freely donate any amount of money you want. It goes straight to the American Cancer Society. GoFundMe.com/Dustin Clutterbuck if you want to donate. And there's only 5 more months until I hit the road. Marty's looping up. So we made it to Wyoming, and we're gonna proceed to Cheyenne and grab some lunch. This will be like one of the longest rides I've done in a long time. Should be good. We should be really tired by the time we're back. Yeah! Actually, I'm raising money all the way until November 2nd and beyond for the Fight to End Cancer bicycle tour. And I just want to thank everybody who has donated. What's up, guys? Good morning. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday, where I got my head shaved. Actually, I shaved my head because I was trying to remember why I'm really riding my bike across the country, and that is to raise money for cancer awareness for the American Cancer Society. My mother went through breast cancer and had chemo treatment, and she became bald. Les DeMoss, who passed away, went through chemo, and his head was shaved, the symbolism. And also, I came out of the womb like this, baby. Shaved head and all. I have about 89 days until I leave Fort Collins and head down to Daytona Beach, Florida. Yes, I'm training for my bicycle tour. Still endurance exercise. And it's a beautiful morning out here. And I just want to let you guys know a few updates. If you donate to bicycle tour $5 or more, you can get one of these beautiful survival bracelets that I made, handmade myself. Another update is my friend Andrew, a good friend of mine here in Fort Collins. He's gonna come on the trip with me, and he's a really cool guy, really intelligent. Very honored that he's gonna be riding with me. Answered these questions a lot. I'm doing it because, it's on my bucket list. I've never done anything like this in my life. It's gonna be one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. There's a lot of people out there that have disabilities, or they have cancer and they're suffering, and they still keep great positive attitudes, and still keep their goals. I was just watching a documentary about Terry Fox, the Canadian back in the 80s who ran across Canada, and that really inspired me. Today, so get out there, enjoy it. Be thankful, show some gratitude. Baby, September 1st, it's coming up, guys. 74 days. And I need some more donations. That's right, guys. Go to www.gofundme.com/Dustin Clutterbuck and donate to the American Cancer Society and my bicycle tour. I'm going to name off some names, and I want to say a big shout out and a thank you. I'm going to get my finger right up in your face. Woo! See that? Woo! Okay, I'm gonna say some thank yous to some people. Zachary Mack, Sedona, Arizona, thank you so much. Martin Houghton of Phoenix, Arizona, thank you so much. Nate McLaughlin of Sedona, Arizona, thank you so much. Sarah Bancroft of Flagstaff, Arizona, thank you so much. Zenaida Riviera of Fort Collins, thank you so much. Crystal and Matt Rogers of Flagstaff, Arizona, thank you so much. Outback Steakhouse. Go to the Outback Steakhouse in Flagstaff, Arizona. They got good food. Sam and Kristen Gallagher of Los Angeles, California. Jimmy Perkins of Oklahoma. Mary Race of Fort Collins. Marsha DeMoss. Maya Kai Grandpa Bill Meehan, thank you, Grandpa. Marla Krug, that's my mom. Okay, so thanks for all the people who donated. I want to shout out to IBMC College for donating and supporting. I'll let y'all go to work because you gotta make some money so you can make some donations. Here it is, y'all. The bike that's gonna take me to Florida in September. Fully tuned up, brand new tires, pretty sweet. GoPro, a mirror. Look at this bike, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, peace out. I forgot to mention in my last video one person that has donated their time, their money, connecting with me, and they're a bit of a celebrity. They're a celebrity. They're an author, professional author, adventurist, and he's one of the guys who has inspired me. His book, Cycling Home from Siberia, has inspired me to become a bicycle tourist, to go on tours, and to ride my bicycle more than drive, and to step out of my comfort zone and see the world. And he took time out of his busy schedule to Skype with me, and I interviewed him about his books. If you have not read Cycling Home from Siberia, it's a must-read for any bicycle tourist out there, for any adventurer. Here it is, the touring bike that has a massage table and a chair on a trailer. Pretty awesome, huh? This is it. I'm on my way to the bicycle MS ride. I'm working for IBMC College, doing donation-based massage, sports massage. It's Monday, have 50 more days until I ride down to Florida, leaving September 1st. So if anybody has any family members, friends, relatives, cousins, if they would allow me and my friend to crash at their house or their apartment, or if they have a campground or any type of connection for lodging resources, let me know. Right now I'm using warm showers and couch surfing, but it'd be nice to, connect with some of your family and some of your friends. It's Sunday. Tomorrow is the 1st of August, which means I have 31 days until I leave on my bicycle tour. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. I just wanted to show you guys, some of you people out there are bicycle tourists, so you already know what type of gear you need to take with you. But if you're interested in bicycle touring and you're wondering, like, what is all this gear that one should take on a bicycle tour, well, I approached this tour, basically, I'm trying to save money, so I've bought the cheapest but best quality gear I can possibly get my hands on, and it's small and light. So basically being small, light, and cheap. And I'm utilizing, what I have already. I've found a lot of my stuff on Amazon.com, really cheap, made in China, whatever, still works. I'm gonna go through like all my gear and in detail of what I'm using it for, why I bought it, and so on. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start with the lock. Obviously, you have to have a lock to lock up your bike so no one steals it. This is my one-person tent, a Eureka one-person tent. It cost me, I don't know, I think maybe like $40 off Amazon, if I can remember right. This is my sleeping pad made by Outdoor Archer Gear. I think they're a new company. Really good pad. It automatically blows up. It's really light. As soon as you open it up and unroll it, it automatically starts filling up with air. This is my sleeping bag. It's a female. It's it's a female sleeping bag, so it's a little smaller, but it's lighter. It was cheaper. It goes down to 45 degrees, which is perfect for the South. Down in September, October, it's gonna be muggy. It's gonna be still kind of warm, so I don't really need anything that's gonna be too hot because I'm gonna probably be pretty hot already. Just in case there's any issues, cuts, minor injuries, things like that. I got my medical kit here. Has Band-Aids, aspirin, bandages, Benadryl, things like that. I have my bicycle rain suit. This thing is awesome. Made in China. I can't remember who makes it. Bought it off Amazon for like $20. Super light, like a polyester rubber material. Just in case it rains. It's going to be the beginning of hurricane season, so it's definitely good to have a rain suit because it's going to rain a lot. I have also some warm riding clothes. You know, one thing I gotta say about bicycle touring that I like is that nothing has to be fancy. This is not about, making a statement with your clothing. I'm just bringing regular warm gloves in case it's cold. This is some of my winter riding gear just in case it gets cold. I'm bringing some hiking boots just in case I want to hike around. I want to walk around some of the cities I'm in. And the shoes I have on right now, I will be riding with. These are made by Morel. They're really light, minimalist type shoes. Awesome. I'm bringing one pair of street clothes, a hat, lots of socks. I'm bringing one more pair. So basically 2 pairs of riding jersey and pants. Two pairs. One gets dirty, one gets wet, or maybe one tears. I have a backup. Obviously, I'm taking lots of sunscreen to protect myself from the sun. It's going to be really hot some days. What do I do about power, right? What do we do about power? So I have basically about 3 power supplies here. I got 3 solar panels. I have this long one that I can plug my phone into, any device I need to charge. I can plug this into. I have this weather band radio that also is a phone charger. It's a crank. It's also a flashlight. Really awesome weather band radio just in case there is bad weather and we don't know about it. We can listen to the National Weather Service. This is a cell phone combo flashlight charger. So yeah, it does it all. This thing is awesome. It's a flashlight. Has a solar panel on the back so you can charge your phone. And then it pulls out, or see if I can do it one-handed. I can't do it. But anyway, it pulls out, stretches out, and it's actually a lantern. So I never have to use batteries. That's one of the reasons why I bought a lot of solar panel stuff, because I don't want to be spending a ton of money on batteries and charging. I do have my USB cables for charging my phones and electrical devices. I have one wall charger for charging in homes, at homes or host house. And obviously you got to take books with you. My book of choice for my tour that I'm going to be reading when I have not a whole lot to do is the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. It's a classic, great book. I have my complete survival manual just in case I get into some survival type situations. I can always refer back to this. And I got my journal so I can keep track of all the fun and details and think about what I'm doing and write it down, right? I got duct tape, my tools, batteries, matches. I have my tool kit in here, wrenches. I got my bicycle pump. I got glue. This is obviously you got to take some super glue with you, Gorilla Glue. That is always useful for almost everything that breaks. Got my tools there. Got my backup tubes in case I get a flat. Now, let's go over here. I got, obviously, a knife for protection, cutting. They come in handy for everything. Protection, cutting. I got my Leatherman type tool here. Obviously, you got to take a lot of flashlights. I have my headlamp, my blinker light. I have two of these. One is on my trailer. This one will probably be on the back of my bike. Have my generic GoPro camera so I can film and keep track of all the fun moments. I also want to show you this. This is, if you don't believe it, this is a stun gun. This is a stun gun, small one. It's also a flashlight. Almost everything that I have that has power on it has a flashlight. You cannot have too many flashlights. And so this is also a stun gun. And just in case, for my protection against animals and people, pretty powerful thing for a little tiny dinky unit. It's made by Vipertech. This just plugs right into the wall and it charges, which is pretty cool. A friend of mine donated some Isogenics stuff to me. It's kind of like Gatorade in a way, and some pre-workout stuff to keep my electrolytes up. While I'm down in some of the major cities, I have some of my survival bracelets just in case I want to make some extra money and get more awareness about my bicycle tour. Water, definitely important. I have about 6 of these bottles. I'm going to be carrying about 2 gallons of water with me. Speaking of which, water, I have my small little tiny water filter. Bought this because it's obviously light. It's a powerful unit, just in case I am stuck in the middle of nowhere and I run out of water. I have that for backup and emergency reasons. I have my stove and I have my little mess kit there. Obviously, bicycle gloves are important for protecting the hands, friction. I'm out here training for my bicycle tour coming up in a week and a half. Pardon the wind noise in the cars. Anyway, if you haven't donated to the bicycle tour, Facebook thing. It's Thursday, and if you are interested too, I'm having a carb loading party at Pucciolo Pizza tomorrow night. That's 6 o'clock, and that's on Drake and Shield. So come on down and enjoy some pizza, socialize, have beer and wine. I will not be drinking. He's laughing at me. He's like looking over and laughing at me. What are you laughing about? Now you want to go back to bed? Is that what you said?
No. Back.
Well, it's a beautiful day out here, and hope you guys come on down Thursday at 7:30 to 8:30. Andrew and I will be leaving exactly at 8:30 sharp. Rain or shine, doesn't matter, windy, we got to go. Come on down, check it out. So me and Andrew just got done eating a community barbecue here in Kit Carson. I heard there was a fundraising barbecue for the town. Kit Carson Days. Good food, small, but definitely about the community. Right now we're walking back to our campsite. Big sucker. Hello, greetings out there in the interweb. We are sitting in our motel at the moment, and I'm icing my knee. See? So I think I got a little tendonitis in my knee from pushing myself too much. Guys, it's Dustin. I'm sitting in a van. You're probably wondering why we're sitting in the van. Well, we decided that we're going to bypass a third of Texas. Just because the wind has been crazy. We got our ass kicked the last 3 or 4 days. Having some pain in my left knee. And there's not really a whole lot to see out here. It's frankly kind of boring. Right, Andrew? Yeah. Really boring. It's just not a whole lot to see, and it's just every town looks the same. You know, you got a mill in the middle of the town, and a water tower, and there's no culture. I mean, it has its own unique beauty. Every place does, but you know, we worked really hard, and you know, some might say it's cheating, but we're just gonna skip down to Austin, Texas, and spend 3 days down there, rest up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me. I'm standing here in La Grange. I don't know how to pronounce this place. I don't know if it's French. Sounds like it might be French, but we're out here at the Dairy Queen. We only did about 38 miles. So far so good. We woke up pretty early this morning and we left about 4:15 from what was the name of that park? Borats. I can't remember the name of the state park or pronounce it. There's so many weird names out here. I think they're all French. But we left the state park. Really nice park. Took showers. It didn't feel like a park that I usually stay at. Usually, West Coast parks are pretty. Not all of them, but some of the parks I've stayed at are pretty dingy, things like that. But it's been a nice ride. It's still pretty humid down here in the south. Still pretty hot, being September. Yeah. And so far so good. And I think tonight we're just gonna stay over here under a gazebo for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to ride about 62 miles to Navasota. We're taking the Southern Tier Bicycle Tour route. It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely been hard work. It's not easy. Definitely have a little bit of knee pain in my left knee, but it's healing. I put some KT tape on it, and I have kind of a superficial wound on my shin from when my bike fell over, and the gears kind of clipped my shin. That was really, really painful, but it's healing. Just keeping it covered up. Yeah, my legs are getting stronger. Feel pretty good. And that's just an update. We should probably be in Louisiana in maybe 2 days. Houston is probably about 125 miles away, maybe less than that. That's just a guesstimate. But anyway, that's an update. If you guys have any questions about, what we're doing on our tour for fun, right now we're just relaxing at the Dairy Queen here. Just updating. Andrew's over here just listening to music, jamming out, rocking out. But so far so good. There's just really hot out. Usually the mornings are really cool, but once it hits about 10 o'clock in the morning, it starts getting really, really hot, and so we decide just to kind of rest, go as far as we can go really early in the morning, and then take a break. Tomorrow we're probably just gonna push on and take on the heat and go about 62 miles. We're actually pushing through to Florida faster than I thought we were gonna push through. Hey, what's up? It's me. Little update. Last 2 days have been probably the most physically challenging. The heat is just crazy. The humidity is outrageous. I don't know why anybody wants to live here. And I just want to say thanks to Adventure Cycling for taking us on a bunch of routes to towns that no one ever really wants to see. Some of these towns, I mean, they're probably agriculture towns, but I don't know why anybody would ever want to visit them. There's nothing there, and so you probably noticed that I haven't taken a whole lot of photos because you've seen one town, you've seen them all. It's hot, it's humid. Last night we stayed in this town called La Grange. French.
It's easy, guys.
Yeah.
This is
It's the same. Andrew just said it's the same song that ZZ Top wrote a song about this town, about some whorehouse or something. But it was hotter than a whorehouse in this town. I mean, it was so hot. We ended up. Our plan was originally to stay in the gazebo, and then we saw this park, this little garden area, so we moved in the park or garden, and we were gonna sleep there. And then Andrew was like, "Hey, I want to sleep under the gazebo." So we go back to the gazebo.
It was raining.
And because it was raining, and the brightest lights just lit up the place, and it was like, "Hello, everybody, we're camping here." And it was just there was like people cruising around, like the same 2 trucks were cruising around checking us out. We felt a little insecure about that, and then there was a cop that drove around, and so we decided, hey, let's just ride because we have a bunch of energy. And then as we got on our bikes, we realized that we were more tired than we really were, so we passed a cemetery, and we're like, hey, let's sleep in the cemetery. So we slept to it would have been the right side of this big tomb. There must have been like 4 or 5 people buried in this thing. So we slept on the side of it, and all night it was actually pretty loud. There was a lot of stuff going on. There was like a police car chasing a motorcycle. There was like 6 police officers in their car, like in hot pursuit. So Andrew and I kind of woke up. What the hell was that? And what else happened? And then apparently somebody got arrested, and Andrew woke up and heard somebody getting arrested over a loudspeaker. And I didn't wake up to that, but and then trains all night, and it was humid and damp and hot and buggy, and just not really. It's an adventure, and it's fun to watch people, go through dangerous things, dangerous events, get bit or almost hit by a car. But when it happens to you, it's not that fun. But hey, we're having fun. We've had some fun moments, fun times. It's a lot of work, physically, mentally. I would say the last 2 days have been the hardest for me. I almost thought about quitting today, to be honest with you, but I won't. Thanks to Priceline. Don't ever book a hotel through Priceline, because they will book a hotel 2 hours away from the original town you booked the hotel at, and then they will steal your money. So anyway, yeah, we're in this hotel right now, just hanging out, killing time. Probably gonna go to sleep here soon, eat, doing hand washing our clothes in the sinks. That's about it. But I'm pretty tired, I'm pretty beat. I know Andrew is. Mentally, I'm pretty fried. Physically, I feel alright, but I'd say mentally, I'm just kind of like, I'm just tired. And then it's hard too, because I have the adventure cycling maps attached to my bicycle, and then I also have my phone as a GPS, so I'm navigating as I'm riding, and there's traffic on my left, and it's sometimes in the morning it's dark, and my glasses get foggy. When I'm wearing these glasses, they get foggy. It's just, I just can't wait to get out of this state, to be honest with you. I would never move to Texas. Maybe Austin. Austin's a nice place, but I have no desire for the state of Texas. Sorry, Texans. It's not my cup of tea. I'm looking forward to getting to Louisiana, down to New Orleans, checking out some history, hopefully checking out some blues and some jazz, and then getting to a beach. So when it does get hot, we can just jump right there in the water, cool off, and even camp on the beach. And there's also one thing I've noticed too about the Venture Cycling maps is that between Austin and Navasota, there is no warm shower hosts. So it's really difficult to find a place to stay the night when you're on a tight budget. It's just really difficult. So we've been just trying to figure out where we're going to stay, and I think that's the most challenging part of this ride, is just figuring out where we're going to stay the night. It's a little bit scary, you know, because sometimes we have to squat in places we're not really supposed to be, like cemeteries. We haven't tried churches yet because of our last experience with it being locked, but hopefully more in the deep south around Louisiana, maybe they'll be unlocked. We've also heard about firehouses. We haven't really tried those, but maybe we should. And that's about it. I'm looking forward to Louisiana. I know Andrew is too. We're looking forward to the beach. And we're sitting right here next to some air conditioning because it's super hot. I heard Colorado is like in the 50s right now. Super jealous. But anyway, we're having fun. It's hard. It's fun. I'm going to have a grandchild just so I can tell them about it. We met this guy. He goes, yeah, you should tell your grandchildren about it. And I was like, yeah, I'll have one just to tell them about it. But anyway, we're tired. I'm going off on tangents. That's it. It's my update. So right now we're headed towards Dolphin Island Bridge. Huge bridge. Cool, huh? Huge. It's not just huge, it's huge. Huge. It's gigantic. Huge. Dolphin. City limits. It's not dolphin like the mammal fish, but it's dolphin. So what's awesome about this bicycle tour is that it's something awesome about riding over a bridge on your bicycle. Mostly like these gigantic bridges. Huge bridges. Out that way are a bunch of oil rigs. Might be hard to see on the phone, but you can see it's beautiful, the Gulf. Everybody fishes out here. Oysters and shrimp seem to be the big thing. Oysters. special tunage while we cross over the hump. There you go. High beat, high energy for the ride, you know what I'm saying? That's a big, big hill on a bridge. One thing I've noticed is that lots of butterflies down here in Alabama. Butterfly Island. They should name the island Butterfly Island. Stuff like this, what? Yeah. This stuff is like the highlight of this tour. It looks like it's a ramp, like we're just gonna, it looks like a ramp, like we're just gonna launch off on the other side. Watch this guy on the motorcycle, he's gonna just take off. And he's gone! Woo! And we're about to make our ascent to the ramp. I don't think we're going fast enough to make it. You're gonna probably land in the water. And Andrew's gonna attempt it.
Definitely without any eyes, just a hollow head. I'm surprised, feel nothing. is for nothing. Down from the beat, vultures all around. Scatter for the breeze as I shuffle across the ground. They will come down, yeah. And death is such a
Do you think that this tour, hardest part would be actually pedaling, but even though I'm winded, it's actually one of the easiest parts about this tour is the pedaling part. It's finding places to stay and budgeting. Those two things are absolutely very difficult when you have a budget. It's hard to stick to it. So we're at the very top of the bridge. Beautiful. We're gonna descend the bridge. That is Dolphin Island out there. Went to oil rigs. So once we get to Dolphin Island, we have to take a ferry to the other side, and then we should be close to Florida, maybe 20 to 30 miles away from Florida border. And so we ride in the morning, you know, listen to some Motown.
This is day 16 on the bicycle tour of towns you never want to visit. Today was it's kind of a difficult day. You know, it starts out kind of slow and sketchy because it's dark, can't see. There's lumber trucks just all over the place, I guess here from East Texas on into Louisiana, so I'm always scared of getting like Meg Ryan, like from that movie City of Angels. So they're riding really close and the shoulder is like almost non-existent, and just in the morning you can't see that well, so it kind of pisses me off. And Dustin and I had our like little like first real like spat over that. So I want to ride on the interstate because it's a huge shoulder, but then he's like, no, the shoulder's like it's big, but cars are going 70, so if you get hit by that, it's over. And I'm like, well, it's mad sketchy, and like we can't see, and just like there's not enough room, and like these are residential neighborhoods, so I'm getting chased by dogs left and right. Like 10 dogs chased us, me primarily. I don't know why, but it's kind of funny. You have like a range from like really vicious dogs or really innocuous like small dogs like a Yorkie or a Beagle, still wanting to get at me with like the same tenacity. But I had like Dobermans and pit bulls and all sorts of things, and they chase you, and they kind of prompt you to like want to get off the where you're supposed to ride into the road. So that was really just frustrating the hell out of me. So we ran into our first rider today on this tour, and we were his first cyclist that he's seen. And he said in Louisiana, it gets worse with the dogs. He's come across like certain instances where he was riding up a hill, and he's going super slow in like the first gear, and as soon as he's up there, awkwardly he gets caught with dogs. It's just like they're just right there. So I have mace, I have pepper spray and stuff. It's just it's not handy, you know. It's hard. Your hands hurt when you're riding the bicycle all day, so like to have it handy, I guess I need to wear my other jersey, you know, that has pockets and stuff. So sometimes I have it on me, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the area. So something I have to look out for more. Yeah, so that was a little squabble today, and have mixed feelings on it. A lot of these towns are really just poverty stricken, no industry. There's like oil refineries and farms and stuff, so everyone's pretty weathered. They're weathered, and they don't seem like really like optimistic. They have like this more fatalistic sort of view on life. Really nice people, you know. They kind of take pity on us to some degree, or they think we're crazy or think it's amazing. I mean, it's cool. It's really nice to have that support, you know, free waters and stuff like that. But I guess that's what comes with, you know, being vulnerable. You know, you're kind of at the mercy of so many things when you're doing something like this on a bicycle. And that's like the good aspect of it, is people really, you know, are kind all across the board here, despite what they may feel, you know, regarding their town or just life in general. So it's really cool to get that experience. So we're just here, and probably about 5 to 6 days, if we push it real hard, which we plan to do. We'll go to New Orleans, and that's a destination for sure that I'd like to visit. So yeah, besides that, that's all there is. Until next time. So I want to thank my Aunt Ruthie for whom I'm doing this for, this whole ride, ALS. She really encouraged me and like put things in perspective, and kind of showed me like how far we've come, and just kind of like to assess the situation of it. It's just like, damn, we've gotten really far. So kind of just like put me back in this place where it's like change comes incrementally, and things happen a lot like that, and like that's how progress happens. So not to really sweat it, and just like have confidence to just go day by day and make those little like micro goals happen, and then it just adds up, and before you know it, you have this like huge chunk of miles already done. And so yeah, thank you, Ruthie, for that. I mean, it's really helped me a lot, and I think confidence in anything is key, because that's something that if you truly have it, it's impenetrable, and that can really propel you forward, and you can overcome just about anything, and I never really thought I could go this far, Hell, I didn't train for it very much, so it's all about, mobility, in this case it's all about just kind of just chugging forward, just going for it. And yeah, that's really it, and I'm glad for that. Just kind of had that realization. We did 82 miles today, so we're just gonna keep pushing ourselves forward, and just seeing the progress of it. It's just it's amazing how you can track it, and you can just see it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just go here and just shoot for it, so just like the metaphors of like life are so numerous, I think, for this bike tour, like when you're doing something like this, because it's just, you're going at such a slow pace, and there's so many things that like are going on in your mind, and like a lot of things are working, either toward or against you, and there's just a lot of different things, and you meet people, you kind of see where they come from. It's a bicycle is a really easy icebreaker. People see it and they instantly just like want to talk, so it's awesome. They just like, and they usually want to talk about themselves, and that's cool. It's just like an excuse to just kind of like, I don't know, just, I guess it's therapeutic, just the bicycle, and people just want to just talk, so I'm like a really good listener. I don't know, that's awesome. I had people pray for us. I walked into McDonald's, which is like our safe haven. It's just like at the end of a ride, we like shoot for McDonald's because the food's cheap, and we get free Wi-Fi and connectivity, outlets and stuff like that. I should be sponsored by McDonald's, but just walked into McDonald's, and this guy like instantly, before like I'm even like able to order, he just starts talking to me, and like just accosts me right there, and just like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm really thirsty, I'm really hungry, but I don't know, it was cool. Got to talking, so it's cool that you learn like just the geography about the about each area from the people, and how that really shapes or like plays into people's identities. So I think that's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's about it. If you haven't donated to the site, to ALS, the ALS Foundation, please do so. Really appreciate it. It's you can go to gofundme.com/AndrewALS, and there's a link in the description, and like why I'm doing all this, and more details in that. So yeah, please do so. And Ruthie, Sammy, Sandra, whole family tree, I'm gonna see you guys soon, and that's about it.
Right outside New Orleans, a few miles, so almost there.
always like to put a count on my fingers. I put a new count on my toes. How many times you started out with a little face, start cutting off your nose. But just like Mama said, so good night. Oh, Miss Lou.
Yo, it's live. I just remembered it's my stepbrother's birthday today, so I didn't send him a card, so I thought I'd do a live video and just wish him a happy birthday. Anyway, we are in Panama City, riding south on Highway 28, and we just stopped to get a couple of Gatorades and some food, things like that. The next few days we're going to be putting on some mileage and really trying to get to Daytona as fast as possible. But I'm really just doing this video live because it's my stepbrother Jason's birthday. Happy birthday, Jason. This is Andrew.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Anyway, that's my shout out today. Jason, hope you have a great birthday. Drink a beer. I'll drink a beer for you once I stop. Anyway, peace out. Love you. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm sitting here at the beach, enjoying the sun. We're still kind of on the western panhandle of Florida. So far, the tour has gotten better, actually. It's been a little bit more chill. I think that the beaches and the bridges are the highlight of the tour so far, as well as the people that we've met are great. Love Florida. I definitely live here. But one thing that's kind of frustrating on the tour, definitely that we keep talking about, is like places to stay. Hotels are getting expensive. Warm showers, people aren't very responsive, or there's not a whole lot of warm showers folks in the areas that we're traveling. We've been trying to use couchsurfing.org too, and it's just not working out for us.
Right here, folks, that's probably about 40 miles. I'll have to measure it, but 40 miles. That whole area is going to hit the coast. The whole thing. So that's.
This is day 36 of our bicycle tour. We made it just in time for Hurricane Matthew. Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing that we just rode our bikes, perfectly timed this. Perfect.
Planned on it.
We planned on this right here. So we're in this high school taking shelter. It should be good. I can't foresee any real problems. I think the only issue we're going to have is being completely bored.
Bored to death.
Bored to death here. So I think we'll go crazy before anything with just abject boredom, really.
It's funny because the only book I have is a survival handbook to read.
And it has nothing on surviving a hurricane or your boredom. So good luck on that. So hopefully this blows by, I want to say by tomorrow or tomorrow night. And hopefully our belongings at the motel is still intact and the roof hasn't, blown over. So
Hopefully our bikes are still there.
Yeah.
Hopefully our bikes are still there.
Well, you don't really need your bike as much as I do. I still got to ride 240 miles.
I still got to ride to the airport.
That's true. So that's our situation now. Post some more updates later. Until next time, take it easy. Day 40 on the bicycle tour here for ALS. I have my new riding companion with me. He's right here. We have a short but sweet 250 miles altogether. So I hope he can handle it. He is the ancient but still glorious hunk of a man right here. My friend, Douglas Fountain.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father?
So there he is. I want to thank everybody for following this. You've supported me through this entire thing. You guys really have given me a great reason to keep this going and just the strength to continue on. John Donne said, "No man is an island." Hillary Clinton said, "It takes a village."
Well, she doesn't know what that means. I don't think she's ever been in a village.
Yeah. So, thank you, village, for helping me out immensely. And we've never felt alone, Dustin and I, and I'm definitely not alone with this guy. No, I'm not alone. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back home in Colorado, and it's beautiful. I just want to say thanks to everybody for supporting this bicycle tour, for donating to it, being moral support. I want to thank IBMC College, Cucinola Pizza, really close friends and family. I want to thank everybody on Facebook for following the tour and being very supportive. I want to thank everybody we met in the South.
So these are some post-hurricane Matthew waves right here. What do you think? Should Doug and I go surfing or what?